what are we curing again?
Cat-like whiskers grow out of cheeks.
Why would you want to cure that?
So that may be your pitch. There's no cure needed. This drug just makes you happy. Enjoy your cat whiskers.
Oh God, this
Let me up here, Lou.
This is.
And
Oh my God, this is. I can't.
Name.
I'm sorry, guys. This is getting a little bit after dark.
Side effects.
So, is whiskers going out of your cheeks bothering you? Then try Kill Dry Dick. It may sound strange, but it has nothing to do with the whisker, the name of the drug. But the way we cure the whisker problem is, we know a lot of people feel uncomfortable walking in public when they have whiskers going out of the cheek, just because they don't blend in. So, what do people love? Cats. So the way we cure is, you will grow paws after you take the drugs. On top of that, you'll grow some fur. So essentially, you turn into a human cat. People love cats. So it solves the problem completely. There might be some tiny problem, but again, if you're a cat, it doesn't matter. You may have excessive belly button length, but you're a cat. Nobody cares. So, kill dry dick.
Somehow you went through the entire deck and found paws.
Well, cat-like whiskers growing out of your cheeks is a problem. We've founded Two Cheeks Labs for just this purpose. Two Cheeks Labs is going to deal with cat-like whiskers with a new wonder drug, that Guts Plop. That Guts Plop works by messing with your glands. There's certain glands. I'm a marketing guy. I don't know what glands they are. That cause all these whiskers to grow out of your cheeks. So our brilliant scientists here at Two Cheeks Labs have triggered those glands to stop growing whiskered stuff. One of the things that whiskers does, it really helps your sense of touch. So we got to take that functionality from the whiskers back to your fingers and hands so you can feel like a real live human again. Unfortunately, there's a side effect that the entire body becomes highly magnetized.
Magneto, not bad.
It's not that bad.
Today we're going to talk about a drug to address cat-like whiskers that grow out of cheeks. Very serious issue. And we've come up with a drug that's called Inafifidun. Inafifidun, perfect drug for this type of malady. We at our drug company take this type of malady very seriously. Unlike some of our competitors who just have you turn into a cat or turn into a human magnet and walk around attracting pieces of metal to your body, we actually have the better solution for you. It's Inafifidun. Now what Inafifidun does, it focuses on your intestines. Because these whiskers that are growing out of your cheeks are coming out of a disruption in your intestines and the different chemicals and fluids that are being processed down there, polyps and what have you. And so Inafifidun goes to the root of the problem. It goes to the intestines, counteracts with the different chemical reactions down there, and the whiskers will stop growing. The second part of it, because just hitting the intestines is not quite enough, we focus on nostalgia. We want you to think about the past when you didn't have whiskers growing out of cheeks. This positive reinforcement, the nostalgia which is in the brain that the drug will also affect, will bring you back to happier times, whisker-free. The intestines are also touched upon by this Inafifidun, and the whiskers will be gone. Now, the only potential drawback, and I really don't think this is much of a drawback at all for Inafifidun, is you can only eat and digest insects. In many parts of the world, eating insects are a delicacy.
Delicious.
Chocolate-covered ants, can't beat them. So, this is a small, and it doesn't happen in everybody. Only a few people come up with this side effect. It's a small price to pay to have whisker-free cheeks.
Alright, vote. That was really good. Those three came out just by themselves, and I had to work with what was left. I can't vote for myself.
Should we vote?
Where do we put them?
Just
throw them
throw them in. Doesn't matter. Right?
person cards instead of 2.
Oh, so it's quite evenly distributed.
All right,
So
so
blue got 2.
so we actually have a tie. So blue and green are both tied. So now we've got 2 maladies for the next round.
Oh, that's
So
right.
we
That's
get
right.
your malady. So now everyone is suffering from excessive belly button lint, but they can only eat and digest insects.
So you can't even take medicine anymore.
No.